twin broke her arm when she was a young child. Due to the neglect of her parents, the bone was never properly healed, but it did mend. The bone attached itself in a manner that allows her to function adequately until she attempts to bend her wrist. It is healed, but at the cost of her never being able to play any sports or function the way it was intended. If she wanted to restore her wrist, she would need to have the bone rebroken and endure the lengthy recuperative process. We all have been broken in one way or another. Very seldom have we allowed our broken hearts to heal properly. We have learned to merely survive, but not really live. We have settled for an existence that masquerades as life. But we have been created for so much more. We have been created for abundant, restored life. Humbled Hearts in Eta Bitsina Kagya, which means telling the real story, has been birthed out of this need for healing in lives in our community. This involves 2 parts, an annual workshop and weekly local groups. The annual workshop, originally entitled INENIMOWIN Circle, an OG Cree word for the feeling we have in our hearts, is a safe place for people to talk about their experiences and feelings of abuse. During the 5-day workshop, participants learn how to lead a support group for people who have suffered abuse or great disappointment. In effect, participants heal personally and also learn how to recreate this safe circle in their own context. This circle became Humbled Hearts in our Blackfeet community. Melissa Pacus attended the annual workshop in 2014 and was inspired by people vulnerable with their weaknesses and pain. Out of 1 person empowered to help others, we now have trained 6 new leaders and had 3 groups of women travel together through a healing journey. Whether having suffered from sexual abuse, domestic violence, absent fathers, the impact of residential schools, and more, now hear the words of some of the women. I have attended treatment several times but never visited the pain of my childhood abuse. I now have found a safe place. I was at a really bad, dark place before coming here, and without coming, I may have died. This came at the right time for me. I didn't think I had much to say until coming here and sharing. I felt so squashed down by others that I couldn't breathe. This circle showed me an importance of feeling. It is not only okay, but critical for healing and growth to feel past hurts from childhood rather than just sweep things under the rug. Before the workshop, I was like a ball of twine, all wound up to the point of physical pain. I had so many emotional secrets I hid behind the mask that everything was okay. I asked myself, if I'm supposed to be a new creation in Christ Jesus, then why do I still feel so bad? I have been hurt, shamed, lonely, but through this group, the ball has started to unravel to God's freedom. I have had courage to be vulnerable and am learning to relax. I found in this group God sent angels that showed me love when I felt I wasn't worth loving. I learned instead of covering my heart, it is better to expose it in all of its mess. I'll be forever grateful for their love and friendship. It isn't a magic solution. It doesn't happen all at once, and it isn't at all easy. So why visit the pain? Because of a desire for more, a taste of what life and love could be if freed from the dark memories of deep shame. You may have found yourself merely trying to survive when abundant life is available through the love of our Creator, the one who brings light out of darkness and brings life from death. You don't have to carry the burden alone.